2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Sanchez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now. So striding forward now, Curtis Granderson 0 for 2 for him to this point. Allen's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Settling in now, Duke Snider. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Almost.
Matty almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Johnny Bench. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
The third baseman, number 24.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So striding in, Todd Helton. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. He went deep back in the 5th. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Digging in now, Adam Dunn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 44.
Swing and a liner towards second. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. So now to the plate, Jackie Moon. In the dirt here. The 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And there's one away.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting. Kyle Warburg.
And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, you know, once a man's standing at third, there's a million ways to get him home. But to lose a game like that, ugh, painful to say the least. But in the other dugout, they'll take it any way they can get it.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Adam Dunn. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed...
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the River Cats and the Bearcats. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. He'll throw down to first, one away. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snider. No balls and a strike to count. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Snider in an 0-2 hole here. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now batting, Johnny Bench, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. Bases are empty here with two men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Granderson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
2-1 to count. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. High in the air out to center field. Kelnick is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Stepping in, Todd Helton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Hit softly down the line at first. Scooped up. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Standing in now, Jared Kelnick. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And that misses 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. There goes the runner. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in, Nick Madrigal. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Standing in, Pete Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That is good. The catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
This is foul right side. Now another 1-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Eugenio Suarez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Into the box, Fritcha87's. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Casey Mize. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 4-1. And he fouls this one off. Just a tick behind for a strike. Base hit into right center. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! At the plate, Johnny Bench. Fouled off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Ground ball right side. The tag, and he is out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now. 2-0. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Sent on the ground out to second. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder.
So digging in now, Joey Gallo, and their runners at the corners now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jared Kelnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got to hurry, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. For short, hit hard. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Oral Hershiser. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Slurred in there, strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Nick Madrigal. He popped out in his first trip. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. At the plate now, Casey Mize, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One and 2, here it comes. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he's safe. So now to the plate, Duke Snider. And he puts it on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swinging a soft liner. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Lifted the other way to left center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he fouls this one off. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Down and away, ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fouled off. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready once again, Johnny Bench. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. In now, Todd Helton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Jared Kelnick. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Here's Joey Gallo now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And that misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Now batting,
to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-2. In the dirt here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Left field and deep. He's through first and hustling for second. And that's off the left field wall. Into the box now, Casey Mize. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A man at third with 1 away. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit, Anthony Rizzo.
Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in now, Torres. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And through 6 in the third, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he'll get in there safely. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Kerry Wood takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In is Curtis Granderson as he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men. Now in the box, Duke Snider. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. On to the 8th here is a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 to him now. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Pitch outside. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Todd Helton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a foul pop behind the plate. Sanchez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
A shot down the first baseline. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Judge looks up. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2. And right into the shift. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he lays off there, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, 2 down now.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2-1 now. Dribbled to the right side. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this
drives it out to deep right center field. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
The bat, the shortstop.
Stepping in now, Torres. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Jared Kelnick, as they'll look to get some. Something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning. In now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And, boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Madrigal. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. David Ortiz will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
David Ortiz.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Cincinnati came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Will Smith pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 12 hits.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty Season Series play here between St. Louis and Chicago. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He will lead this one off today. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge.
The left fielder.
Pitch on the way.
Aaron Judge.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Carew has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Rod Carew. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up. A foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Rod Carew is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball. Ball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
Count to 2-1.
This is line to left. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. The pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Griffey waits on it. One away. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Snyder in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Joey Gallo is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there, no balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Just hung in there on that one. Castellanos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he pops it up. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. To the plate now, Shane Bieber. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And the runner's coming home. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And they can't even get 1 on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. At the plate now, Rod Carew. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Now batting, third baseman.
This will send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... Striding in, Jared Kelnick. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box, Nick Madrigal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, John Smoltz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The next 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Again, a 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the third now. Ready for another chance. Mike Moustakas. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2-0 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Moustakas is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Kelnick is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He drew a walk his first time up. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close, 1-1. Nope. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit hard to short. And that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Buster Posey. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Posey is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in to try it again, Duke Snyder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Squared that one up just a little late. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now the pitch. Johnny Bench is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Into the box now, Jared Kelnick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shane Bieber.
For Chicago, the pitcher, Shane
First offering on its way.
Bieber.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Oh, that grounder got him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now back.
Standing in now, Rod Carew, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And they will tag him out between first and second. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sanchez has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Now to the plate, Nick Madrigal. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
On a line, that's a base hit. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. David Ortiz will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sliced hard on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate and makes it a 5-1 contest. At the plate, Todd Helton will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Gary Sanchez, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and there are 2 away now. And he is out on the tag. Josh Hader enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Josh Hader.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. 0-1 the count. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And it's fouled away. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball, that's the strike.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Stepping up now, Jared Kelnick, man at first after the 2-out walk. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Last half of the 7th here. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. Mariano Rivera takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Buster Posey. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. striding in, Nick Madrigal. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Mookie Betts will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Betts.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Ottavino, originally from New York State. He throws a slider, a two-seamer, and a cutter. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Now at the plate, Todd Helton, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. The tag, and he is out. Aroldis Chapman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Chapman. Pinch hitting. Curtis Granderson.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Rod Carew, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count remains at 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game. Throw won't get him. In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. The count now at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0-for-3. Here's the first pitch to him. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Count even at 2-2. Cody Allen, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that is off the wall. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focused.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Now batting, Buster Posey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Into the box now, Duke Snider, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Striding into the box, Johnny Bench. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Jared Kelnick, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far, and it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Hard hit towards center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner is in from second. The relay on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Into the box, Nick Madrigal. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. In to score, the runner from third. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well. Jeff Bagwell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And he's in there safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball one to start the at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he got him. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's what we've come to expect in these Diamond Dynasty matchups. Managers pulling the strings, putting their guys in the best possible situations to produce, and produce they did here. That was about as entertaining a game as it gets.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Donkeys jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shane Bieber takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for Mark.